my channel. I'm going to take you with me today. As you can see, we are in the car. Oh, goodness, focus. Gosh, it like caught onto the bright light or something. But, me and the little guy back there, you can't really see him because I have him all bundled up. It's freezing. It is New Year's Day, and I will be posting this. I don't know if I'm posting it today or tomorrow, so you may be seeing it a day late. Sorry. But it's New Year's Day, and I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's Eve and was safe and made it. If you went out, I hope that you made it home safe. Ooh, need some chapstick. So bad. And my lips hurt. But enough of that. Anywho, we are going to the store. I've got to get some stuff to make some chocolate chip cookies, and I'm getting some hamburger buns because I'm going to make some hamburgers. I'll probably take you guys along the way with me. We'll see. Gosh, it is so stinking bright. I just wanted to talk to you guys about New Year's resolutions. So I would love to hear, like, if you would leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear about what your New Year's resolutions are, and did you like stick to your New Year's resolution from 2017? Have you ever stuck to your New Year's resolutions? Because I know that we all struggle with that. It's like we all start off really, really great, and then a couple months in or less, you know, we fail. But my New Year's resolution last year was that I wanted to better myself for my family. So I wanted to focus on myself and making myself a better person inside and out. And last year was a lot. 2017 did not treat me very well to begin with. As I will be posting, I still haven't finished editing it, but as I will be posting the story of how we lost our son Jackson in January last year. So this month's a hard one for me, and I know I'm getting off on a little tangent, but it is. It's a hard month. Anybody who's lost anybody in their life, anybody who's lost a child, had a miscarriage, anything, it is hard. What was I saying? So yes, this month is not going to be the happiest or the easiest, but I'm going to try and do the best that I can for my son in heaven. Anyways, I will post that video later about how we lost him. And but last year at New Year's, I wanted to better myself, meaning I wanted to make myself the happiest I could. I wanted to make sure that everything that I was doing was everything that I did on a daily basis made me happy and brought me joy, so that way I could be a better person for my family and for my friends. After we lost Jackson, I obviously, as many of you know, struggled with that. It was a rough patch, and I still have those times. I still have times like that, but there were several months where I didn't want to move. I didn't even want to get out of bed, to be honest. I didn't want anything to do with anything. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to sleep. I didn't want to cook. I didn't want to go anywhere. You know, because at the same time that I lost my son, I also lost my job, like the same day. And like I said, I'll go into that further in a separate video. But it was, so I felt like I didn't have a purpose anymore, and it wasn't until about June of last year that I really started to work on myself, and that's whenever I started seeing a therapist, and I started working on trying to grieve, and I still haven't accepted that my son is gone. I don't know if and when I ever will, But I do want to get to where it doesn't affect me on the daily basis, in the sense that I don't take away from those that I have here on earth because of my sadness about Jackson. I know that I will forever think of him every single day because he's my son and he's not here, and I do think of him constantly, all the time, day and night. Every single time I look at the little one back there, I think of him because they look alike. I think of him because of Dylan, you know, and I think of him because of him. So I know that that piece of me is never going to go away, but I am proud of myself for working all year long to, you know, I continue to see my therapist every week, unless she was out of town, which she didn't go out of town very much, but unless she was out of town, I did see her every single week, and I'm continuing to see her. My insurance is changing, so as long as she accepts my insurance, I will continue to see her. And she said she may work with us if she doesn't accept our insurance. So I'm gonna wait here for just a second so I can finish my thought, and then we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna take you in with me to Target. Okay, so my goodness, the sun is out and it's so stinking bright. Okay, I'm just gonna hold the camera up a little bit. But so my New Year's resolution, yes, I did stick to it. I did not. I think that it's always a good thing to continue to work on bettering yourself, so that way you can be better for your family and for your friends and for yourself. I think it makes you a happier person if you just continue to work on improving yourself. This year, my New Year's resolution is, obviously I'm going to keep the same one from last year, but I'm going to add to it. So I do want to continue to okay, so this year my New Year's resolution, obviously I'm going to keep my same resolution from last year, and I'm going to add a little bit to it. I do want to continue to work on myself and bettering myself for myself, my friends, and my family. And I'm also going to, I would really like to work on being kinder because of my stress and because of postpartum. I don't know that it's really postpartum depression, but postpartum stress, the stress I have from Jackson, the stress I have from Christmas, the stress I have from it being January, stress I have from life, being a mom in general, and taking care of the household. I am extremely stressed, and I have been not so kind lately to Dylan. I have been very quick to assume he's getting on to me, which he doesn't get on to me. He just is communicating, and I don't know why I'm assuming he's getting on to me, but I'm quick to assume and I'm quick to react in a negative way, and I really need to work on that. I really want to tell him, or make sure that I'm constantly, not only with my words, but with my actions as well, showing him how much I appreciate him and appreciate the things that he does. Because though I take care of the household, he's the one who goes to work and brings in income, and that's a lot of work, and I know that's a lot of stress on him for, you know, constantly being outside, because he works outside. He works for Terminex, if y'all are curious. But anyway, so he's constantly driving around and outside, whether it's hot or cold or rainy or snowy, or it doesn't really matter, he's outside in the weather. And I know that puts a lot of stress on him. And when he comes home, he just wants to relax and sit there and hang out with Dalton and I. And when he comes home and I'm not so nice, or when he calls me when he's at work and I'm not so nice, I know that hurts. And I just need to work on showing how much I appreciate him by my words and my actions, and then you know, letting him know that I chose him. Like, I chose to be with him, and I still, every day I choose to be with him. And I will forever be with him. And I want him to know that no matter what struggles our life brings, that I love him. And that's something that I know that he knows that I love him, but I want to make sure that I show him that through my words and my actions more. Let's go into Target and get the things that I need. But we have an on queue here, and I know that there's other like gas stations like this, but the one thing that I must say, having an infant and you know their car seat, it's like it can be a pain to like get it out just to go inside of a convenience store to you know, get a drink or something. I love that they have a drive-through because I don't have to worry about getting him out of the car. I don't have, you know, because usually if I have him in the car and I just wouldn't go in. I would just say, okay, well, whatever I have at home is what I'm going to drink, or go through a drive-through somewhere, because it's not easy getting him out of the car and then trying to carry a drink and pay and everything else. So I must say that if you have a gas station, this music's probably really loud, I'm sorry. If you have a gas station that has a drive-through, holy cow, if you aren't using it and you have an infant, you should be. Like, I'm not going to drive out of my way to go to one. That's just something I need to talk about because I think it's the most awesome thing ever. And I don't know why they are just now coming around, because they should have been around for years. That's all I gotta say.